It's Friday the 13th. But that's not about to stop drag star Jerry Caminito from competing in the Mid-South Nationals. Thousands of fans packed the stands to watch him try for a new track record. Jerry's wife, Marion, a member of his crew, wishes him good luck at the starting line. Then he's off, rocketing from 0 to 280 miles an hour in just 7 seconds. But suddenly, there's a terrifying crash. Watch again, the dragster blows a tyre, then slams into the guardrail with ferocious speed. The car is torn apart with Jerry still trapped inside. Rescue teams rush to the scene and find him buried beneath the mangled wreckage. Marion tries desperately to reach her husband as crew members hold her back. A medevac helicopter airlifts Jerry to the nearest hospital. He suffers broken ribs, collapsed lungs, and a fractured leg. But incredibly, the only thing on Jerry's mind is getting back behind the wheel.
As long as I'm able to stand up, hold my own, and do everything myself while sitting in the car, I'll be able to drive the car, no problem.
Just a few months later, Jerry is back on the track. He and Marion return to racing for the first time since his near-fatal disaster. This time, Jerry crosses the finish line, a winner. San Diego, California. A storm strikes as the America's Cup finals are underway. Captain John Bertrand and his crew of the boat One Australia are in desperate trouble.
We were sailing in very, very extreme conditions for the boats. 50 or 60 tons of compression through this structure, and these boats pitching very, very violently into these head-coming seas.
Suddenly, Bertrand hears an enormous blast coming from below his yacht.
We had this incredible explosion, but we didn't understand what it was. And the reality is that the boat had actually snapped in half underneath the waterline, and the boat just tore itself apart.
The crew has only seconds until the yacht sinks, but they're not wearing life jackets, and they're in serious danger of drowning.
I gave the order to abandon ship. Now we're moving into a dangerous situation, where we could lose crew if we didn't get these people up quickly enough.
The panicked men jump overboard into the churning sea and start swimming as fast as they can. They're afraid of becoming tangled in the rigging lines and being dragged down with the ship.
It was very, very important for people to get away from the boat.
Rescuers arrive to pull the exhausted men out of the freezing waters. But some crewmen are still stranded on the yacht's bow. One of them, Mark Richards, is trying to convince his friend, Don McCracken, to jump. But Don can't swim.
All of a sudden you could feel it going, and Don McCracken, he kept saying, well, we'll be right. I said, no, come on, let's go. And with the last two left on board, and finally the boat started to surge quite quickly down, and I just grabbed Don and we jumped in the water and started swimming for our life.
Determined not to let Don drown, Mark helps him keep his head above water. One by one, the remaining crew members are rescued as the mast and main sail sink beneath the surface. Finally, Mark and Don are pulled to safety.
Everyone sort of just couldn't believe it, just shaking their heads in dismay.
Captain Bertrand is thankful that his crew made it out alive, but the image of One Australia going down will haunt him forever.
And the very last thing I saw was the beautiful wind gear on top just popping beneath the ocean, and that was it. No sound. Unbelievable situation.
Amazingly, a deadly disaster was averted and everyone escaped with their lives.